If you turn that video
Mom,
off.
I didn't do it.
Now that we have our dough spread out into the bottom of our pan, we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. Now that our shortbread is ready, we're going to let it rest and come to a little cooling off. And while that is cooling off, we're going to make the caramel sauce to go on the top of this. This consists of 1 3/4 cups of sweetened condensed milk. Can of sweetened condensed milk, or it equals up to 2 cups. And 4 tablespoons of margarine. We're going to heat this up over medium heat. We do not want it to come to a boil. We just want to let the margarine melt and then it will be ready. Okay, now that we have our caramel mixture ready, we're going to pull it over our shortbread. Spread it out, get it all evenly coated. Okay, now we are going to take and put our pan back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Yes, I did turn the oven off a while ago, and unfortunately I had to turn it back on because we aren't through cooking in it yet. While we are waiting, once we get through with our cooking from the oven, one of the things I want to remind everybody is whenever you're cooking with aluminum foil pans, please take and use another pan the same size or a little larger, because you are cooking with aluminum and it is flimsy no matter whether it says it's heavyweight or not. You don't want any mishaps in your oven. Stuff can boil over and you would have to wind up cleaning it up. Now that we have got this out of the oven, we need to quickly put 4 cups of chocolate chips. put this back in the oven for another 3 minutes. Now we're going to take our pan out of the oven, and we're going to very carefully, be very careful because the pan is very hot. We're going to very carefully spread our chocolate chips evenly as we can and as quickly as we can. In our pan. Try not to pull up the caramel. Once we have done this, we're going to take 2 packages of Heath Toffee bits, and we're going to sprinkle it around. Try to coat all of the chocolate. Try to pat it down into the chocolate carefully, that way you don't get burnt. Again, very gently and quickly, try to pat that down. Now we're going to take and we're going to place this inside of the freezer for 2 hours. And these are the finished products. These are my Toffee bars. So if you would like the recipe, the original recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 1.5 cups of flour. That will make your shortbread. And for the caramel sauce, it is 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk and 2 tablespoons of butter. It will also call for 1 cup of the toffee bits and 1 cup of the chocolate chips. Happy Thanksgiving.